Credit Repair Magic is the #1 credit solution in the country, and dollar for dollar, it's the best money you will ever invest in anything. Here's why. According to the latest figures, the average American has a credit score of 677. If that same individual's credit score rose to just 720, that family could save on average $421 per month, or $5,052 per year on house payments, car payments, credit cards, etc. If your score is lower than 677, you have even more to gain. The credit repair process is guaranteed to you by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's 86 pages here, but you don't have to know any of it, because Credit Repair Magic takes care of everything for you. A lot of people ask if credit repair really works. The simple answer is yes, absolutely. Millions of items have been removed from credit reports, and tens of thousands more get deleted every single day. For those of you who only trust your own eyes, here's a list of tens of thousands of actual deletions from credit reports. There's everything on here from late payments to collections to bankruptcies and foreclosures. Think of this file as a trash can for bad credit, and when you invest in Credit Repair Magic, you can throw all your bad credit in here too. Now I'd like to discuss your other options for just a minute. There are hundreds of credit repair ebooks out there, and regardless of the sales pitch they give you, they're pretty much all the same. We know because we bought almost all of them to see if there was anything we were missing in our program. If you just want a book, you can save a lot of money by going to Amazon and buying a used book on credit repair for $5. In any endeavor, only one can be the best. And when it comes to fixing your credit, Credit Repair Magic is the best. Let me show you what some of these other credit repair programs look like. Here's one that's fairly representative of what's available out there. As you can see, it's just a list of links that take you to pages of text. These ebooks are nothing more than words on a page. Let's go to the secrets of credit repair. As you can see, they didn't even bother removing the name of the law firm whose website they copied this from. So this information is available for free on the internet. And finally, let's get to the meat of it, how to dispute credit report errors. Here they've got approximately 1 page of information on how to dispute credit report errors. Clearly, this is not the kind of information you're looking for. Here's another one that's strictly words on a page and nothing more. It's just a cheesy 46-page book that's poorly written and a huge waste of time. We're not saying all of this information is bad, but that there's no reason to pay $99, $69, or even $10 for something you can get online for free. Here's another one. There's only one thing worse than a crappy 46-page ebook, and that's a 277-page ebook that just says the same exact thing, only with a lot more words. Who's got time to read 277 pages? Especially when you can just point and click with Credit Repair Magic. The final option you have is to hire a law firm. Let's say that this is you, which will probably take some imagination on your part, unless, of course, you happen to be a misshapen woman with an enormous head. And let's say your goal is to have perfect credit, meaning no negative entries and the highest credit score possible. And up here is the credit repair law firm. Keep in mind that often these law firms can do a great job, but there are a couple of major problems. First is the price. The most popular law firm charges a $99 setup fee and anywhere from $39 to $79 every month that they work on your file. Problem number one is that because they make their money from monthly charges, the longer they take to repair your credit, the more money they make. That means that it will cost you between $567 and $2,000 to get your credit fixed, which is why they're getting very, very rich. But even that much would be worth it, wouldn't it, if they could fix your credit for you? But how much sense does it make to pay $2,000 or even $500 when you can get the same benefit from Credit Repair Magic for less than $100? Well, you might say that your time is valuable, and it's worth it to pay someone else to do all the work. But here's a dirty little secret about working with credit repair law firms. You still have to do most of the work yourself. More work, in fact, than you will do when you use Credit Repair Magic. Here's why. First of all, you have to sign all kinds of paperwork and power of attorney forms just to start the process. Some of these forms even require you to get your signature notarized, so the sign-up process alone could take hours. Then you have to order your own credit reports from the credit bureaus. Then the credit bureaus are going to send the credit reports back to you, not to the law firm. Of course, you then have to resend the same letters to the law firm so that they have them for their records, making sure to make copies for your own file first. Then the law firm is going to scan your credit reports into a computer and post it on their website. Then, believe it or not, even with all the money you're paying to the law firm, you still have to go to their website and choose for yourself which items you want to dispute and even how to challenge each negative credit item. You heard me right. You can read it here for yourself. The law firm then takes the information you input on their website and creates standard dispute letters that they send to the credit bureaus. Finally, the credit bureaus will still send all correspondence to your home address. So you will have to open every letter, read it, figure out if it's important, make copies of it for your records, and then put it in another envelope, address it, stamp it, and send it back to the law firm. You might have to do this 5 or 6 times every week. So you can see how inefficient this process is. And because all of this takes so much time, the process drags on, and the law firm just keeps making more and more money. In fact, credit repair law firms actually tell you that it can take a year, 2 years, or even 3 years before you reach your goal. And forget about their guarantee. All they have to do is improve one item, such as a credit card inquiry, and they consider that they've done their job. So there's no money back even if 90% of your credit report is still negative after 3 years and $2,000. Wouldn't it be great if there was a shortcut to achieving perfect credit, and that shortcut costs less than $100? Luckily for you, there is. Once you download the Credit Repair Magic software, you'll only invest a few minutes of time with our system, and having perfect credit will no longer be a dream. If you can point and click, you can repair your credit with Credit Repair Magic. There's no letter writing, no notarized documents, no outrageous fees. Once Credit Repair Magic has helped you attain the highest credit score possible, you'll not only save the hundreds or thousands of dollars that you would have wasted on a law firm, you'll also be able to save thousands of dollars on your monthly payments, own the car you've always wanted, move into the home of your dreams, and own anything else that you've ever wanted or needed. And you'll pay less for all these things because you're going to qualify for the lowest interest rates on loans and credit cards. So you can take the complicated and expensive route, or you can download Credit Repair Magic right now and start living life on your terms. Credit Repair Magic is unlike any other program or service out there. We take you step by step and even tell you which buttons to click on and when. In addition to our core point-and-click credit repair system, we've included detailed information for those who want to know more than just the basics. We even have both audio and video for those who prefer a multimedia experience. Try Credit Repair Magic for yourself. If it's not everything we say it is, you can return it for a full refund with our 100% satisfaction guarantee. On the other hand, if it does what we say, then you're just a few minutes and a few dollars away from all the benefits of perfect credit. It doesn't matter if you have 100 late payments, foreclosure, bankruptcy, collections. Credit Repair Magic is the answer. Look for this icon on our webpage and download Credit Repair Magic right now. Join the thousands who've used our system to obtain the best credit possible. Are you still here? I thought you were downloading the software. You've got our 100% money-back guarantee to protect you, so you've got nothing to lose. Your success depends on finding the link on this page and clicking on it right now. Go on.